Yes, sir. Good morning, everyone. So now we are discussing about a product planning development strategy. So whenever we are moving forward with respect to the amount of a new product development, yes, we need to follow these strategies. And the common question will get raised, sir, is it so essential to follow these strategies mandatorily? Yes, sir. With the tenure of product development, this is one of the strategy theoretically we are going to follow, and many of the organizations they would like to add some more value additions with these existing. Okay, so this structural framework, whatever we do have, as like idea generation, screening, even about the develop the business plan, research surveys, developing a product, testing the product, then about introducing the product and acceptance. So whatever we do have these following points, this is one of the set of standard. So many of the organizations they would like to have their value addition with this so that their the thought process of product planning, also a product development, surely it is going to achieve its greater success in the market. Yes, sir. The first point, let us get through with the one. It's about idea generation. Yes, sir. So, idea generation in the sense, do we need to start digging up any kind of points from the clients, from the public, from any of the sources available? Yes, sir. This idea generation, maybe it is one of the invented thought process of any individual, or else maybe some of the ideologies of group of thinking. It is as such like maybe I'm a teacher. I'm going to feel as such like why can't I go for having one of the board whiteboard kind of picture here itself with this particular screen so that even I can go for writing it up a few of the value added points. That's my ideology. Okay, so here maybe in case if idea has been generated with this Cisco WebEx only, in case if idea has been generated as like half of the screen can be allowed with uh, a good amount of the screen sharing, and one more half of the screen is available for a whiteboard where one of the instrument where we can go for plug it as such like or maybe we are going to plug it this mouse or else any kind of keyboards as like that we can go for plug it one of the board and we can start writing it also, and that is going to get visible on the screen when the teacher is teaching. Probably that's going to be more effective for the online teaching. This is one of the idea generation. Okay, but whether I'm a producer, neither I'm a producer, maybe nor I'm a consumer also, because maybe now the pandemic situation is there. That is the reason we are making use of these online platform. By tomorrow, once the pandemic is over, probably we again get back to offline classes. Again, we are so happy to have offline classes. Correct? So the things it is going to be so important. Idea generation is so important as such like why it is required to whom it is required, when it is required. So almost such like where the queries, however we are going to raise it, why, what, where, whom, many of these kind of questions, correct? So everything need to be addressed over there with the idea generation. So when we are going to start digging these kind of ideologies, probably we are going to have plenty of answers in front of us. As it's like, so I would like to have this particular idea. I would like to have this particular product. I would like to have this particular kind of service. So you'll be having numerous amount of thoughts, correct? So the next level is about screening. So which idea I can go for commercially utilize? Decide it out. So once your decision is final, probably that itself is to be considered as screening of ideas, where you are going to avoid those unwanted ideologies and you're going to give more preference to the idea where you are giving more weightage, correct? So then develop a business plan. Yes, the idea is being finalized. You decided to introduce one of the product. That's just like one of the whiteboard screen with this existing platform, where half of the screen can be shown with that screen sharing, and another half of the screen is going to be with that whiteboard. Correct? Yeah. So things will be all right. But business plan need to be made, no? So who's going to develop that? Yes, dear future managers, we need to work upon how much it is going to be commercially worth in the market. Need to conduct marketing research surveys. So once we are going to conduct these marketing research surveys, probably we will come up with the solution as just like, okay, this business plan is worth for so and so amount. Then need to develop that product. So probably developing the product also need some of the reviews from the experts. Sometime need some of the feedback from the existing clients. Need some feedback from the general public. Correct? So test the product in the market. Offer that product as like a sample. Test that product in the market through certain amount of samples. Then, if you are getting succeed, then introduce the same product into the market and start evaluating those acceptance notes. So what it happens in case if I'm going to evaluate these acceptance notes? Yes, certain moment of time we need to improvise the existing product. One point. Second point, we need to increase the volume. Yes, need to take the precautionary measure at the earlier stage before we're going to face the scarcity of this product in the market. Correct? So we're going to prepare one of the instrument as such like a whiteboard screen where this teacher he can start writing with that particular pad and it is going to get reflect on the screen. So here 100% sure those many quantum of units need to be produced, correct? Then only it is going to be so worth in the market. That is the reason evaluating that acceptance is most important always. So if we are going to rush up towards these following points, then we are going to get success into the product planning process. So our development strategy is going to be so worth into the market. Right, so thanks to everyone.